not using clickers.
Yeah.
Okay.
You brought that.
I'm Hank B. This is Josh T. And we are R2Cents Media. Welcome back. This is our part 2 of the Witcher review, the first season 2. The first part was 1 through 6, and the second part was 7 and 8, which we just got done watching. Impressions?
Total, well, mind fuck.
Talking about the ending, yeah, the ending. When we were watching it, you were definitely like vocal about how you felt about it.
WTS. That's what it was.
I wasn't really surprised, honestly.
I thought,
I was just like, whatever.
yeah.
You knew it was gonna be somebody from her past because girl asked the right question. Who knew? And of course, it's somebody. You know, it was a mom, so it's like,
Yeah.
so.
But, yeah, I mean, getting into 7, that whole paralysis scene was pretty.
Oh, dude, yeah, we were shocked by that. Like, I'll be honest, okay, so she was just getting dumbed down more and more. Finally, when she grew a pair, it's like, okay, yeah. And what she did, I was like, fuck, that was actually pretty gruesome. I like the way they did that. That was like one of the best scenes. Honestly, I feel that was one of the best scenes of the whole series.
Yeah.
Just her doing that shit. I feel that the whole series had a much more dark, and I'm not talking about theme. I'm talking about the way they filmed it. Like, regardless, it seemed like watching it was really hard because it was just dark. Like filming wise. Here's a question for you. I don't know how many you have, but whom did you find most annoying during season 3? Season 2, excuse me, season 2.
Most annoying.
Or who, I mean, how many different annoying people might you have found? And, you can name more than one, of course, but.
I haven't really seen anything too annoying other than.
I have 2.
Okay, you go first.
I got Siri and the fucking elves. Okay. Which would you like me to mention first?
Elves.
The elves. Oh my god. The elves are such pussified, freaking little freeloader, whiny bitches. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, well, go fucking get stronger. Get strong, noob. I mean, get good. It's like, shit, man. And then they're like, okay, we're gonna make a deal with you. Oh, but I got what I want out of it, so I'm just gonna break the deal because fuck you. It's like, dude, no wonder everybody hates them. No wonder everybody wants to wipe them out. I'm fucking want to wipe them out. They're bitches.
And like what Dad said, elves only care about elves.
Yeah, you know what? You wouldn't think that was true, but yeah, no, he's true. Yeah, elves only care. Yeah, that's all they fucking cared about. Little bitches, man.
Plenty of babies in this world. We don't need this deal anymore.
Yeah, even though the only reason I have this kid is because of this deal. And then you wonder why your kid gets slaughtered. I mean, come on.
Yeah, exactly. But the dad also ordered that. It was pretty dark.
Well, okay, I mean, do you think obviously the 2 people that he had arrested because they lied to him, they're going to still be in season 3.
Yeah.
Do you think, what do you think about the news of Henry Cavill being replaced as Witcher? Have you heard of that?
Nope.
Oh yeah, they're talking about, I don't know if it's finalized yet, but there's talks that he's going to be replaced.
That would be the dumbest move.
I don't like it either.
I probably wouldn't watch it.
Yeah. So, well, the guy they got is supposed to be pretty good too. I believe he was in, I'm blanking. He was on that USA show about White Collar. He was the bad guy in White Collar. But anyways, now here's why Siri's annoying, in my opinion.
Wait, one moment.
Okay, go ahead.
Just one moment. We forgot to mention Roach in the last one.
We were gonna get to that in a minute. Yeah, right.
Well,
yeah.
I wanted to bring it up now.
Yeah,
so
that's
I
fair.
don't forget it, but
I mean, we
Poor
lost
damn Roach.
we lost a true comrade in Roach. I mean, needless to the fact that Siri walked around slaughtering all the freaking, or half the Witchers that were still alive, most of whom we didn't even know their name until we found out they were dead. Roach was truly sad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Roach.
So,
Okay, on this.
on to Siri. I mean, she spends the whole time not knowing how to do stuff, and then when people try to teach her, she gets pissed off and doesn't listen. She doesn't finally listen until episode 7 when he's like, no, go here, and she's like, okay. It's like, Bitch, you've been fighting everybody on everything the whole time. She needs an ass whooping. She needs a flat ass, bare ass whooping. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, she did, like in the training grounds, like, you know, really try to prove to herself that she's more than capable of doing stuff. So she showed some strength.
Yeah, but
a lot of times
it's not about strength. Should she have been there to begin with? She got there because she got egged on, but the guy who's trying to watch out for her didn't think she was ready for it yet. So it's just like, what the fuck? Yeah. And then she's killing. Okay, granted, she's possessed, but she's killing all the things. So here you have. I felt honestly the most hypocritical moment for The Witcher when he's like, no, we can't kill her, blah blah blah. But it's like, dude, we kill the monsters that need to be killed. It's like, okay, so we're gonna let most of our brothers die to protect your kid. I mean, part of me thinks she should have just been slaughtered. I mean, honestly, yeah, you wouldn't then have a story for season 3, but that's besides the point. It's like,
if it was anyone else, they probably would.
Yeah, if it was anybody else, they would have killed her. But because it was Geralt's, Make-A-Wish kid, you can't really do much with that. But yeah, no, I just feel the sacrifices by the Witchers were way too much. Like, honestly, I'd be like, how come we're always sacrificing him? Look how many brothers we lost because of his kid. I mean, he'd almost have to leave the keep just because of that, because he'd almost be an outcast from the Witchers. I mean,
you're exiled now.
But yeah, so any other thoughts on any of the other characters we saw? Oh, sorry, I have to interrupt. Also, you have the elf that was a spy.
Yeah. As
they're talking around about chick having elven blood, he doesn't put 2 and 2 together with hearing the hoot in the background. I'm like, hey, that guy speaks through owls. Oh shit, there's his owl. I was like, dude, I think he's still working for him.
Probably.
I think he is, man. I think he's been lying the whole fucking time. But I don't know. It's just, I wasn't really impressed with how it ended. Found it kind of predictable, even with the reveal.
The build up through 7 into 8 was cool, but then I was starting to fall asleep towards about halfway through 8 till the ending. I mean, yeah, the ending was total like.
Well, it also doesn't help that we came into this kind of tired, but
I mean, overall, I think it's a pretty good season.
Oh yeah, no, totally. I'd still give it thumbs up on the season. I think for what shows do, it actually did what it was supposed to do. It told the story. It told the story right. I just don't necessarily agree with the story all the way 100%. Like, again, if it wasn't for the story, that chick would be dead. If it wasn't for the Make-A-Wish, she would have been dead.
Yeah, Make-A-Wish.
So.
Well, I mean, before we started or after the first one, I did say I was hoping for some more choreography, which there wasn't much, but there was some cool action. I mean, Geralt did a force push, a couple of them, and then stabbed the basilisk through the face and then kicked it off the ledge, and that was about it. But
well, yeah,
there's a lot of fighting going on at the moment.
I also gotta kind of say, is he the only Witcher that can actually kill something by himself? I mean, okay, let's be honest. Okay, yeah, he's the badass Witcher. He's Big Papa Witcher. But at the same time, freaking, yeah, this was a new type of basilisk, but how, goddamn, they outnumbered him 3-1 and they were still getting wiped out. It's like, can you guys not fight? Instead of sending Siri up to that training machine, maybe their asses should have been fucking up there training some more, because apparently they need it.
Sometimes you gotta go back to the basics.
You gotta go back to the basics.
Well, I'm done.
Yeah, let's get back to the basics.
Yeah, I think we're going back to the basics.
And she didn't get a haircut.
No, she didn't.
No, it's still long. Because in Siri, a lot of times the haircut